Hello, everybody. How's everything going? Just started the stream. We are, what, like 3 days before Christmas? So, we're over here in front of Little Bohemia, and it looks like we have quite the healthy crowd out here today. Just gonna go ahead and do a quick little pan around so we can see everybody that has joined over here today. I'm already seeing quite a few really nice styles. Yeah, very nice. I'm gonna get a little bit of height here. Nice. Let me make sure I'm not in wrong chat. Alright, nice. So we're gonna go ahead and get right into it today. It seems like we have we got ourselves some Kryptonian energy here today. And then of course we have a few Amazon characters kind of riddled throughout. Maybe even a few Tamaranians. Yeah. So let's go ahead and give these styles a shot and see what really what performs today. Yeah, let's go ahead and take a look. So obviously we have Val Zod over here. Whoops, wrong menu. There you go. All right, Val Zod. Okay, so this is a nice style. It's very simplistic. I think it could benefit from maybe a few little more ornaments or something to it. Maybe more of a vivid gold color or something. But otherwise, it's very nice. It reminds me a lot of like something that would come from like Invincible with like the Viltrumites. That's definitely the sort of vibe I'm picking up from this. Very nice though. And then we have, like I said, we have Tamaranians. We have Ryander. So I like this. This is like a very contemporary version because you only see a lot of the Tamaranian females in the comics and all that. But there are male characters of them as well, and I like that they're kind of representing that side of the race as well. That's very nice. Let me see. And then we got ourselves Peter Quill. It looks like he's using that new material. I could be wrong. That new, he's using that, what is it? The sledge one. If I can find him. Here we go. So that's definitely different. I do like a lot of the style. A lot of it does work. The only thing I'm not 100% on is that mask. That he's using like that skull mask with like the disciple of Parallax head. I don't know if that works or not. But otherwise, the rest of it works pretty good. And then we've got the named Spectres. I saw that on the list. Let me just go ahead and check that out. I'm always curious if they actually. Okay, so it's not the Spectre, but it is a female character. I guess they're going for like a pirate outfit, kind of. A lot of the pieces kind of lean towards that sort of fashion. Very nice. We got a Con L over here. And it looks like our friend Johnny is here. Let me see. I'll wait for a little bit, see if he goes into the chat. If he knows to come into this chat. If not, I'll invite him. Connell, here we go. Very nice. Pretty simplistic. Could use the chest style, but otherwise very nice. Monica Rambeau. That actually looks like it might be pretty good. Okay. I mean, I don't know what character this is, but I do like it. It's definitely much different. It's very classic in like a white and black outfit. Johnny, how's it going? I don't know if you're talking in chat because I see you're in chat. I don't know. Your mic might not be working. You might have to rejoin the chat. I just want to do a shout out to Dick Grayson over here. I appreciate you watching the stream, Grayson. I appreciate it.
You hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you.
Okay,
Yeah.
perfect.
Nice.
How are you?
I'm doing pretty good. Pretty good considering. Yeah, not too bad.
Thanks.
Let me see who else.
I will get my Christmas outfit because it's just the season.
Yeah, yeah. I got my greedy material Larfleeze going on over here. Well, he's got.
Yeah, I just got it today, so.
Yeah. It's a nice material. I could definitely seeing it be something for like fire characters, or Orange Lantern characters, or maybe even like nuclear, like atomic characters. I could see that being something pretty cool.
Let's see.
Then we have I'm Batman here. It looks like he's using the wet paint. I like it. It's pretty tactical. I like it.
I'm on my way.
Okay. The legs are nice. I like how they kind of mesh with the chest style. Yeah, it's not bad.
I'm actually pretty happy with the way the material looks.
Yeah.
It looks pretty good.
Yeah. It's not bad. Oh, I actually like that. I like how that looks. The textures on this are pretty nice. Like the difference.
Yeah, that was really,
all those.
it was perfect. That material.
Yeah. Yeah.
There you go. I got my Christmas outfit.
Nice. And we got Lex Luthor over here. Let me see if that's the same one I've seen before.
Oh, the one in the corner here.
It is maybe. I think I've seen one of his styles before. Yeah.
I like it with the big back piece on it. It looks good.
Yeah, I've seen like 2 other people use it. That's really nice for like trying to build up like a mech suit. Definitely nice. So we got Vought's Homelander, which looks like a Superman.
Oh yeah, here.
He's got that emblem. It looks like that's form of Zan. Yeah, definitely. Just gonna say hi to chat. Hi pups, Jar of the Future and Will and Bill. Welcome to the stream. It says, Jar of the Future says, love your streams. If you would be okay with it, I'd love to show you my base and thank you for the shout out. Go ahead and you could contact me on Discord, Jar of the Future, or you could like comment on a video or something and let me know, and I'll see if I can visit that base, and if it's really good, I'll put it in a video when I have the time for it. Yeah. So just give me permissions to it, and I'll see if I can make something happen. Will and Bill. Someone said in game chat, Dick Grayson was the groomer. Hope that's not true. I'm not getting into any of that. A lot of stuff is just rumors, but that's just stuff in the game I don't even touch with like a 10-foot pole. I don't run on rumors. I don't get into any of that. Okay, so Jar of the Future says it's the Titan's Tower. Ooh, I haven't seen many Titan's Tower bases, so that would be actually pretty interesting. So yeah, go ahead and give me permissions to that. and on this character, and I'll check it out for sure. All right.
You know, what I saw recently was a Larfreeze base.
What's that now?
I saw somebody make a Larfreeze base not long ago.
Oh, really? Who was that?
Yep. I don't remember. I just have access to what some random person's base. Bases are just going through bases, and I saw something that said Larfreeze or something, or like Orange Lantern something. Yeah. So I decided to check it out, and it was actually pretty cool. It was all decked out with Orange Lantern stuff.
Nice. Yeah, because I made something kind of like that back in the day. I called it Okara, and I used the ancient base. And I literally just filled it with everything that was Orange Lantern, and also just treasures all over the place, like his whole stash. That's pretty much what I did. But when I say it was like back in the day, like that was probably like 2016-ish, maybe 17. It's when all the lantern stuff came out. So right when those base items came out, that's when everybody was doing like lantern bases. It was nice. But it's even nicer now because that content's been out for a long time. So there's a lot more of those base items on the market, where you were kind of paying so much more back then because it was new. And yes, a lot of people were running it, but it was still... A lot of the items were still pretty rare for the most part. But you don't have that problem now. Let me see. So we got ourselves Galaxy Void.
In front of you if you haven't checked him out.
I have not. Let me see. Okay, so that is the question. Pretty nice. I like it. Nice use of the Constantine chest style. That's like really the only one you would probably use for that character. That's a good use of it. Let me see what else. Who was I gonna look at? Oh, who is that? That's Galaxy Void. Trying to see if I see the name.
Main canon event that looks like he's in Justice Superman, which is pretty cool.
Alright, I'm gonna check out Galaxy Void, and then I'll look at that character. What's his name again?
XX canon event, I think.
Alright.
You can't hear any Christmas music going on, can you?
No. Well, I've got Christmas music going on that's just on the loop for the stream.
I was just wondering because, like, they're in the background through the wall, there's Christmas music playing. So.
No. I can't hear it like on your side. No. I don't see the guy cannon event. Is he far away? Maybe.
He's right here beside us.
Oh, so. Okay, see, he's all the way up. I went right over his name then. Okay, my bad. Let me fix that. Alright, there we go. Alright, yeah, that's pretty much like Injustice Superman.
Yep.
Yeah, that's nice. Very nice style. I've only seen like... Whoa, I think I shot through your mic. I could hear myself.
Is that better?
Yeah, that's better. Yeah, it just like shot up.
It's just because I had something in front of the mic, and so the sound bounced back.
Oh, okay. Alright. I've only seen like 3 different people actually make a good Injustice Superman. So it's nice to see that everybody's kind of delving into the villain side and representing some of the villains a little more. What's her name? Lavatar Blood Void. Alright. They're gonna be a ways out, I know it. I passed them again. Here we go. Alright. Okay, that's very nice. I like the use of like the Harley Quinn chroma to kind of give it a Christmassy look. That's not bad. Yeah. And then we got John Stewart over here, DC Desired Universe. Let's see. There we go. Okay, so he's going for a basic construct suit. Very nice. You can tell he's just starting out. He's a level 27. He's choosing to hang out over here. Alright.
By the way, I just started rewatching the Loki series. I haven't really given it a chance last time I watched it.
Mm-hmm.
But I finally given it a chance. And it's actually pretty good. That's pretty good.
I like when he ascends the throne at the end. Becomes like the caretaker of the multiverse.
I didn't see that.
Oh, oops. Well, you'll see it.
I've only seen 2 episodes of season 2.
Okay. Yeah. It's cool. It's very neat.
Okay. The only thing I know is that right now is that Kang is the big bad of like the second season. That's all I know.
Yeah. Unfortunately, because of the actors' conduct or what they deem as that or whatnot, I didn't even really get into the details of that, to be honest.
He's proved innocent now, by the way.
Okay. Well, and that's why I said I didn't know the details of it. But anyway, they took him from any projects, and that's where they put Robert Downey Jr. in for Doom. So Doom has taken that role and taken up the slot of
honestly
where
is better
Kang would have
because
been.
think about this. Think about this. All right, you have Quantumanium. All right.
Yeah.
You have the entire Loki series, and then they would have 2 major movies of him.
Yeah.
That's a lot of freaking content of Kang, right?
Yeah.
I don't think I'd want to see Kang that much, to be honest. I would be happy with maybe 1 movie of Kang and that was it.
Yeah.
But the fact that they had planned to give us 4 would have really upset me, to be honest.
Yeah.
You know?
Yep.
So,
I agree.
I'm glad they went down this route, to be honest.
Yeah.
I mean, I know it's not ideal to have, what's his name there? Robert Downey Jr. played the Doctor Doom.
Yeah.
But if he hadn't played Iron Man at all, he genuinely would have still been good as Doctor Doom.
Yeah.
So, I'm not mad at that in terms of that aspect.
I think if anything, people learned of how much of a good actor he is at his craft, with him being Iron Man. So it only made sense that they would choose him again at some point. You know?
Well, here's the thing, alright? Naturally, his personality, not in real life, but in personality and in all of his personas he's played in movies, somewhat would work for Doctor Doom anyways.
Yeah.
So, like, I'm not mad about that part, you know? I'm not.
Extremely intelligent, but cocky at the same time.
And that's just it, right? His character that he plays in Iron Man, as Iron Man, is virtually the same thing as Doctor Doom minus the evil.
Yeah.
Basically. So, that's not bad. I think he'll still play good. And here's the thing, too, that people don't realize. We might not even see Tony Stark's face. For the simple fact that Victor Von Doom, his face is supposed to be disfigured.
Yeah.
So, we might not even see him. Right? People are just jumping the gun right away. Not even if we do see him. The fact that we have that whole multiverse thing, they can do whatever they want now. So it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, when you add a lot more variables in there, it's not going to matter as much because it's not a single universe anymore. It's multiverse at that point.
I mean, they've shown many times that there's, you know, a bunch of different what's called Spider-Man that have the same faces, in different movies. They've had a bunch of different. Heck, they're even doing apparently. What's his name there? Chris Evans is coming back apparently. And playing a variant of himself, you know? You have Loki in Loki series where there's different variants of him. Some look like him, some do not, you know?
Yeah.
So, like, it really doesn't even matter anymore.
Yeah. Yeah, that's funny. to see that they're kind of branching out, and there's different reasons for why things turn out the way they do, and everybody looks different, and I think that's kind of cool, though, to be honest.
Okay. So I think it could be a good movie, Doomsday and Secret Wars.
Yeah, I know he's gonna make quite the splash when he officially hits the scene. You know that's gonna happen. And I think the first fight scene we see with Doom is gonna be epic. That's just how it's gonna be.
Well, here's the thing, right? This is how Doom works, right? In the comics and movies and all this stuff, right? And when I say movies, like cartoons and stuff, not so much live action. The live action suck so far. Is that this is what he does? He beats the ever-living crap out of basically a group of heroes, showing and displaying his power, right? And basically, what he always does is he conquers a certain thing, whether if it's, whether if it's him invading, what's it called, the shield, what's it called, headquarters or whatnot, taking some type of equipment, whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he just basically decimates everybody in front of him. So I think that the first fight scene we're going to see him be a bigger threat than Thanos, in my opinion. Yeah. And then he'll be bigger than Thanos in his last movie because supposedly he might become God Emperor too. So.
I mean, I guess that would be pretty cool. What do you think of the new Superman movie that's come up? Or that's going to come up, middle of next year? It's like summer of next year.
So, again, I haven't seen it. I will not judge it right away until I've actually seen the movie. I tell people all the time I don't like judging things until I, actually see the movie.
Well, they had like the trailer come out, the teaser.
But based on what I've seen so far, there's a couple things. All right, I'm not a fan of any of these suits that they have for any of the characters like Hawkgirl and what's his name, Terrific and whatnot. To me, it just gives CW vibes, and I'm over the CW, especially. I don't know. To me, it looks cheap and weird. But I will say that out of all the designs that they have, Superman is a little bit better in terms of cinematography, whatever, like the way it looks, on camera. Still not a fan of the underwear. I will never be a fan of the underwear, but it still looks better than what we first initially saw. And I would say that in terms of story, I'm questioning a couple things. I'm not going to say it looks awful, but I'm questioning a couple things for the simple fact that it looks like they're trying to confuse 3 different characters into one. I don't know if it's supposed to be Doomsday, Bizarro, or Ultraman that they're trying to create. It looks like they're trying to create all 3 in one, which is a horrible idea, because then if you want to use one of those characters in the future, you kind of just ruined it. But, I'll let them cook again. I'll let them cook. I think that the movie, from what I can see, has potential, but it's very, very questionable with certain things that they're doing.
Yeah, I mean, I can see that. I like the suit, and I like that they brought like the briefs back. Because to be perfectly honest, here's my reasoning. The reason why they made Superman look like that back in the day was it projected power because wrestlers were considered strong at that time. It was a really cool sport for a lot of people. When you thought of people that were really strong, it was like wrestlers, in that day. And now I think that fills a different purpose because you had Henry Cavill and you have his Superman, and his suit just looks, it's alien, of course, it's alien, but it looks too alien. And if you had a superpowered being that was that strong, and he's like Superman in his temperament, you're trying to wear a suit that doesn't intimidate, and it is very human in its approach. And I just felt like you didn't get that with the Henry Cavill Superman. I also feel like this guy probably isn't as aesthetically appealing as Cavill, but I feel like that shouldn't be something that's heavily factored on for. I mean, like, he should look like an everyday guy. The biggest allure of Superman was that he looked like an everyday guy, but then he could do incredible things. So that's kind of why I like the new suit, why I like the character. He has a more human feel to him. He feels a little more relatable. He doesn't feel like this alien in the sky that's looking down. So he's.
Well, here's the thing, too.
Yeah, Cavill
I
felt
think
too
that
cocky.
The suit should also.
Yeah.
I just think the suit should form a person's body too to make him look mushy like the traditional superhero body, and this new suit also doesn't have that.
Like I said, he's got to look like an everyday guy, and so that means doing incredible feats. It doesn't mean that you're jacked. Even though in the comics, yes, everybody's jacked. Even Dr. Midnight, who literally shines light from his hands. Dr. Light that shines light and stuff from his hands and projects light. That guy is freaking jacked for like no reason. So that's just part of the comics, but I do like the simplicity of the character and how they're going in another route. And he's trying to make it a little more realistic in the fact that he's just an everyday guy that's doing incredible feats of strength.
I just want the. I mean, again, I'm not a Superman fan. Most people know that. I'm not.
Yeah.
But I just feel like if you're gonna do anything, like if you're gonna pull anything from a classic version of a character, I feel like their physique is very important as well. One of the biggest things that made characters so popular, right, is that they seem superhuman without even their powers. Okay, you look at them and you're like, wow, that guy looks like amazing, and everyone knows how hard it is to get a body like that, right? In fact, people, some of those characters just have it just by being strong. Overall, like they're better than the average human.
Yeah,
was something that made them so iconic. You look at Superman, for example, in the old comics. He's jacked. He is freaking jacked.
Yeah.
He has got muscles on top of muscles. It looks like tumors. And that kind of goes with the display their power. I mean, even Dragon Ball. Okay, one of the ways that they display their power is again by how jacked the characters look. Right. That's how they make them seem so much more powerful. Is the way they're artistically designed to look so jacked. And I feel like that's something that, again, they don't have to do. The actor doesn't have to be jacked. They don't have to be, but at least make them look more jacked with the suit. I just feel like they could have done a little bit something a little bit more, just to make them feel a little bit more powerful, just visually.
Yeah, but then you also have the problem of it's so jacked that it's unrealistic. But then you understand that the comics are unrealistic. See what I'm saying? So you have to blur that, and you have to kind of figure out a way to make them not look ridiculous in real life standards. So yes, yeah, you have the comics, but a lot of stuff that's in the comics doesn't quite translate over, right? Kind of like Hawkman in his winged helmet doesn't look as nice in real life. It works well in the pages of a comic, but it's not great when you try to do it in practice in a movie. So there's certain things you don't want to cross over. Kind of like Captain America with his helmet and with the wings on the side, the Mercury wings on the side of his helmet. You do that in a movie now, that's not going to look that great, to be honest. That's why when it came down to Captain America in the movies, they did like a painted wings, like a wing logo on the side of his helmet. It was more like a sticker or an engraving into his helmet. It wasn't independent sticking out of the helmet. So they realized that wouldn't cross over well. And I think that's something that they're trying to do.
Because here's the thing: you look at the Flash, okay, from the 1990s TV show, right? With the wing sticking out on his suit,
Yeah.
It looked pretty good, actually, to be honest.
Yeah, but that didn't carry over for Captain America. See what I'm saying? For some characters it works, for others it doesn't. Like Superman, you'd probably want to have him, you know, have him muscular, but maybe tone it down a little more. But if you have Darkseid, you're probably giving him as many muscles as you can. So it has to work for the character, but you can't do a half and half. You got to choose one side. That's kind of how I'm seeing it. But I like the direction that they're going with. I think the only thing is maybe they could make the suit maybe a little more less baggy-ish, because in the first picture that they had with him, it seemed like there was a little too much kind of room going on there, to where it seemed like, you know, what's that?
I wonder how sweaty it is to wear that suit.
Oh, they're all sweaty. I can promise you that. I've seen plenty of documentaries.
I've had a Batman suit for Comic-Con, and man, it is awful.
Yeah. Well, so for Halloween, I went ahead and so for the past couple Halloweens. So on different days I'll go something else for like different things that I'll do for like friends and all that. And one thing for one of the parks near me, I went as Darth Vader. Man, do you bake in the suit like that? Yeah, definitely bake. And so I went ahead and had to install because I knew from the year before, but the next year, like this past year, I installed fans on the inside of the respirator, so that it wouldn't fog up the inside of the goggles from the helmet. So there's a lot of little logistics and things that people don't think about until, you know, you're wearing something for a while and you're just like, oh geez, you know. And it was a heavy duty suit, so it's like, you know, you're baking, like.
You know, it's funny. So I've worn a bunch of different suits for Comic-Con, for this job I had because I used to do parties and events for children, as different characters.
Yeah.
And out of all the suits that I have worn, I'm gonna tell you right now, yes, it seems the funniest because it's just the way it fits your body is very, very exposing. But in terms of being comfortable, Spider-Man suit is by far the best. By far, it's easy to breathe.
I can see that.
And it's so much better because you can wear as much layers as you want. You can control the temperature in your suit, basically. You know.
Yeah.
And it's so good compared to all the other suits. Batman, in my opinion, is by far the worst. It's just awful. It's just you're basically in a shower of sweat for like, and it feels like you're in a sauna at the same time. You know, it's so uncomfortable.
Yeah.
I mean, I've had my Michael Myers. Okay, my Michael Myers is pretty good as well. It's easy to breathe.
Yeah.
The only thing that sucks is the mask because there's not much room for moisture to go.
Yeah.
But I've also put in more holes in the mask to kind of help the circulation of the air. But it's still not good. It's all rubber basically, or silicone, and it's just not ideal. I would say that if you're gonna do any suits, do something that's like a very, very thin bodysuit fabric, you know.
Yeah.
And very, very, very minimum, what's it called, plates and arm pieces on there, because that just traps all your freaking sweat inside.
Yeah. I mean, that's pretty much, so here's the thing, so I'll kind of go through, so for the Darth Vader suit I had to do, there's this whole body suit you have to get going, and then there's multiple like straps and things that to put around you for like the different consoles and stuff, and then you have like the big armor that you put over your head, you have the gloves, then you have the other extra tunic and stuff that you have to put on, and all that stuff kind of like, you know, holds everything. It's, how do I say it? It's like it's insulated, so everything kind of, you know, you're like you're in a shower, and trying to think what else. And then you have the helmet that's on top. So not only, because it's like with the Batman ones, it's like at least your face is somewhat open. This one, like, no, your face is not open. Everything is closed. There's ventilation, but very little. So, I think it's worse than a Batman suit. Not saying Batman suit isn't bad. It is definitely bad, but Darth Vader one's definitely like putting salt on the wound.
You know, I used to have one when I was a little kid, and it was actually a pretty good suit. I only wish I kept it for whenever I have like my own kid one day, because that suit was so freaking perfect.
Yeah.
It was like, yes, it was always shorter and smaller because, you know, it fit a kid, but like it was like a 1-to-1.
Yeah.
Like replica. It was pretty good.
Yeah. Mine is the Ruby's ultimate suit.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's a good one. I got it like 3 years back, something like that.
The only thing that kind of sucked about mine is that the respirator, the technology in there wasn't that great back then. So it's outdated in terms of the technology that's built into it, but in terms of the actual look of it, it looks fine.
Yeah, well, I mean, the suits don't how do I say it? The suits don't have, or at least the helmets that I have, they don't have like a respirator in them. I mean, it's just open ventilated. But what am I thinking here? It's usually just open with the ventilation, but you have to like add your own fans and stuff. A lot of them won't come with any extra like hardware or anything. You have to kind of just do it yourself.
We got a Galactus to the Devourer here. You like Galactus?
Yeah, I'm looking at the Reed Richards right now.
Beside him, yeah.
Yeah, I like that. That was done pretty well. The one thing he could probably do better for that style is for the Galactus style, he could use that chin strap to try to cover up more of that chin with the helmet. I use the other helmet instead of that one. I use the ancient Urgren helmet. That tends to look a little better. And then I use that.
I just don't make Galactus.
Yeah,
Galactus is just too small of a character to make in here, so it's like, eh.
Yeah, and then people are like, "Oh, what are you gonna do about the eyes then?" Well, you use the Sanguine Ritual skin for the eyes, and it'll look perfect. It'll look like those like techie eyes that he has, where it has just the square. That's what you want.
Yeah, but that's also such a small detail that I'm willing to sacrifice that, you know?
Well, I mean, the funny thing is if you ever wanted to make it, I have a tutorial video on that. That was one of my first tutorial videos for like for a style, at least on the channel. And I thought it did pretty good for the most part, but yeah. So it's got like all the color codes, all the stuff you need, that sort of a thing.
I like Galactus, but I wouldn't make him in the game just because it would piss me off with that being so small, you know?
Yeah.
Because, well, here's the thing, though. All right, technically, Galactus doesn't have a true size, right?
Yeah.
Because he's just a living entity, right?
Mm-hmm.
Those bodies you see him in aren't really him. It's kind of like the same thing with Darkseid, right?
Yeah.
Darkseid's true form isn't in those bodies. It's kind of the same thing with Galactus.
Well, no, Galactus does have a body, but it's but how do I say it? He's like energy and everything, but for the most part. But no, the thing is they say that people comprehend the best that their mind can to recognizing what he looks like.
Yes.
So every race sees him differently. Like every species, they see him as something else for what they can best interpret in their minds. So he's got many
Basically.
appearances. Yeah. I read somewhere about that, and I thought that was pretty cool, to be honest. Yeah.
So, but yeah, no, there's like really no true form though of what he looks like. So,
Yeah.
I mean, technically you could say that he's small, but it wouldn't be really accurate to like most sources of the character, you know?
Well, it is accurate to say he's big, he's small, he's the size of a planet, he's the size of the multiverse. You could say all of that because, to be perfectly honest, he can make himself just as big as much as he wants to be honest. So that's irrelevant because he can change his size and shape to whatever he pleases. So he could be anything. So yeah, it's a weird concept for us, but yeah. Ooh,
So
I like that. Look at Last Night.
Last night, where is he? I don't even see him. Galactus Devourer made like Apocalypse. I'm looking for that guy though. I don't see him.
So
Oh yeah, I see him.
yeah, that's basically the Japanese Batman from that one animated movie.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah,
I never watched it, but
yeah, it was a good movie. Very good movie. I like that.
look at Galactus Devourer though. He's got the Apocalypse on now.
Yeah, I took a look at it when he swapped over. Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's not bad. Let me see. Is there anyone else I'm missing? Oh, let's take a look at what's her name over there. Okay, Sun Force. Okay. Alright. Sun Force. He's gonna be a little ways out. I don't know. I actually like this. Check out that guy named Sun Force. It's like it kind of feels like Nuclear Man, kind of. Definitely quite a different look to it, but I like it. The red, that crimson chroma actually works surprisingly well with like the orange. I like that. Yeah, very. Sun Force. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, that's definitely an atomic character. Yeah, Tank. He's got all of his mods
Oh yeah,
in.
not bad.
Yeah, so he's stacking his shield. Nice. Yeah. Unending power increases. Yeah, nice. Yeah, so this looks like it's like his battle build. Very nice. Yeah, I like that. That was a nice attention to detail. And then we have, let's look at Lita over here. Well, if I don't, here we go. Alright, so it kind of looks like we have like a Cassie, like Wonder Woman. That's not bad. I wish they had the Wonder Woman bracers. I wish that those were like replay unlockable. That'd be nice.
You know, it'd be even better to have what's called replayable materials. That's what we need.
Yeah, that'd be nice, for sure. Well, but to be perfectly honest, I think that would cut into their shaded comic sales. I think that's the only thing that's stopping them from actually doing it. That would be a lot of money to lose if they did. a lot of money to lose on that. But yeah. Let's see here. Did I look at it? Woman of Steel. Yes, I did look at her. Looking down here at chat, we got Herbert. He says, "Look at Shadow Band." Yes, I saw your message. We looked at you earlier in the video.
Nice.
It was like a rage character, yeah, or it looked like a rage
See
character.
Icon?
Yeah, I saw Icon. He was actually here last week as well. He put a Christmas hat on. And funny enough, I got all the shorts done from. I found some time yesterday, and I did all the shorts from last week. There was 4 different videos, almost 40. It was like 35, almost 40 people in those, in combined with all those videos. So yeah. So I did about 8 people per video or something like that. So 4 videos, yeah, something like that.
Yeah, I'm gonna go quickly to get another style because I'm bored looking at this one.
We got Zeus Olympios. Oh wait, I'm gonna look at Al Simmons.
Oh, Zeus Olympios? He's in he's in one of the other leagues I was in.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna look at Al Simmons first, because it looks like he's. Yeah.
He's also. They're in the same league. They're in the variant.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he's got the Israel suit.
Okay. Let me find this.
Let's see.
Oh, you know what I really want to come back is that snapping fingers emote.
I'm trying to think of where that comes from.
I'm pretty sure it comes from Rip Hunter.
Oh.
Unfortunately.
Oh, you mean the Rip Hunter with Save the Universe?
Yep.
Oh boy. Yeah, it looks like nobody's
I have it
getting
on one
that.
character, but I'll have it on this one.
Yeah, it doesn't look like anybody's getting that anytime soon. We got All Striker over here.
Unfortunately.
Alright. Yeah.
What's the material that I've been using lately on fucking Doom called? The one you got me to buy?
Oh, the material? That's the burnished bronze chroma. Is that what you're talking about? That one?
No. It's metal something.
Oh, you talk about the hemite. Hemite material.
Yeah, that one. There you go.
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay. Thank you.
Yep.
Oh.
Yeah, I just saw Icon. I didn't realize he had a different suit on. From the side, it looked like the same one, so he must have swapped it. Okay.
All right,
so
I'm back, and I'll show you. One of the reasons why I want the snap emote.
Alright.
I'm back.
Dick says he has a good outfit here. Okay. I like the hair for the Robin. I like that. I think I would think that the yellow would be a little more yellowish. It looks more like a tan here, but otherwise I like the hairstyle. Hairstyle looks good with Robin.
Yeah, this is one of the reasons why I want snap emote, just for this one style.
Oh yeah, with the Infinity Gauntlet.
Yeah.
To be perfectly honest, you'd have to doctor it up a bit, but I do think the better Infinity Gauntlet would be the Fugonaut hand style.
I don't know. I think it's just too big, to be honest.
I mean, And Infinity Gauntlet is on the bigger side.
Well, it depends on the version you're thinking about. Like, if you're looking at the one Iron Man wears, it goes to the size of your hand.
Yeah. I mean, I guess. But I don't know. I guess I like the flashier, you know. And it, you know.
This is one of the reasons why I want an accessory too that gives us rings on the other side, because then I can, you know, cosplay it to look like one of the rings is activated.
Yeah.
Oh man, they need to give us that.
Yeah, but if it's on the wrong side, then that's where where you run into issues. If they put everything on like the left hand instead of the right hand, then they're like, okay, there you go. There's your lantern style, and you're just like, well, I can't use that because it's on the wrong hand now. So you know, it's like monkey paw. Be careful what you wish for. Kind of like that Blue Beetle chest style. That was such a missed opportunity. I was so sure that that was a mistake, and they said, "Oh, no, it's not a mistake." And I was like, "Ah, come on, really?" You know. So that one line ruined that whole chest style because, yeah, they didn't make it separate on purpose. So, yeah, that caused chaos for that. And then we got Zulu Hark. Let's take a look at them. Oh, I'm gonna look at Supergirl Zero Corral first. I don't know what to think about that. Yeah. Zulu Herc. I mean, that's not bad. It's definitely a different style. Zeus make the... I think he did it for Micah, the Disney version. Yeah.
Disney.
Yeah, Disney one. Alright, did I miss anybody? I don't... Oh wait, John Henry Irons. Let's take a look at him.
Did you check out VV, Immortal VV?
Yeah, I already checked him out. Earlier on, like maybe 20 minutes ago? 25 minutes ago? Yeah. Yeah. So it's John Henry Irons. Let me check him out. Alright, here we go. Okay, so he's just wearing the whole steel outfit, but that cape actually works very well with the steel outfit.
Which one?
Henry Irons. John Henry Irons, DC. He's over on the side next to Hawkman. He's like a few steps ahead of him.
Got it. Oh yeah.
Yeah, that cape works.
No look used either.
Yeah. Oh, we got Starfire DC.
It actually fits really well around the shoulders, to be honest.
That's what I was saying. I said that worked because those shoulders used to be a little much, and you can wear capes over because you clip right through. But that cape feels like it's like made for those shoulders because they clear them quite nicely. Let me see.
The only thing I would do, to be honest,
Is what
would be it depends on how it works. Is add those shoulder clips.
Yeah. Oh, put like the shoulders on top.
No, I wouldn't even do that.
Then what were you saying? Like
There's the shoulder clips that I put in my character on there.
Oh, you're talking about like the Magic's Champion? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, those ones. I think if it depends on where it sits, if it touches or not, but
it should be fine. Yeah, I don't see why not. It should fit fine right there. I don't think there will be any real obstructions. But yeah, the only thing I can see there is like maybe a nice material or something on that style would be pretty nice. I'm looking at this one character. He's called Master Lord Titan, and I'm kind of just seeing like his purple face, and it just seems so emotionless. And I'm
like, be right back. I have to go to the washroom, so I'll be right back.
All right. Well, anyway, like I see his face right here, and it's like emotionless, and I just realized we need to get like an updated angry skin. That'd be freaking amazing. That's what we need. That would be pretty sweet. Let's see. So we got ourselves like a Kid Flash here. Only thing though is, man, that hair is clipping through that head style. Man, that is bad. Yeah. Let's see. So we got the Hawkman right here, Carter Hall. So you can tell he's probably starting out. It's probably like a skip, because you can tell he doesn't have a lot. These are like the really early styles, so you can tell he's probably still working on his character. All right, the American Chavez. I've actually seen this before. Nice style. Grin Shinobi. It's not bad. It kind of looks like a chill assassin style. Not bad. I like how the hair kind of comes out of that scarf that he has around his head. That bandana. Let's see. I am looking over a chat. Superman, yes, I did check out your style earlier. Nice job. Wow, this is a nice, bright little, like, Christmas style. It even has, looks like ice underneath. So they must be in this ice field somewhere. Nice. Very nice, very solid. Of course, the emblem is amazing. Best emblem in the game. Batman v Superman emblem. That's the way to go. Get a lot of customization out of that emblem. I wouldn't be able to do half the Superman styles I do if I didn't have that. A lot of people were like waiting on buying that when it was available, and then because they wanted to wait for it to like go on sale or something, and then it ended up getting pulled, and then everybody regretted that. But everybody that was like die-hard Superman or just DC Comics fan, like, we bought that up like that day, because you know, you never know when something gets pulled, and then that happened. Yeah, the Batman v Superman swag bag pack. Okay, that's different. It looks like the enhanced version. Tommy Oliver. I just realized that new Wonder Woman headpiece could kind of be like a mock scarf. And then we got ourselves the older Superman. and then again, there's the emblem again. Man of Steel Superman. Did I see him? No, I didn't. Okay. I mean, that's different. I'm not crazy about the material, like the chroma material, though. I mean, I don't know. Somehow these materials kind of seem cheap to me. They just don't look right. It kind of reminds me of like tarp material. So it looks like you're wearing like a tarp. Or a suit made out of a tarp. Clark White. So I already saw him. Nice. Let's see. And we got ourselves Loki over here. Yeah, I like this. Ah, he changed it. He's still. I mean, this is still pretty good. Yeah, much different though. He's got the kick me sign on him. That seems like something Johnny Storm would do. Alright, alright. So I think we've gotten to a good point to end the stream. I appreciate you all for coming out. I'm pretty sure I hit everybody up over here. So we had a lot of really good styles this time around. I'm probably looking at doing like, I don't know, like another 3 more shorts with how many people I found out here today. I appreciate you all for coming out. I understand Christmas is coming around, or if you celebrate Hanukkah or Kwanzaa, but have a very safe holiday. Okay. Have a very safe holiday, guys, and have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. I will have more stuff rolling out for the new year, and I look forward to it. I appreciate everybody for watching, alright? I'll see you all in the next one. Laters.
Adios.